qualifying at Branch just about to start. Some of these have got cars in the way of it. End of qualifying. James wasn't particularly happy with a lot of things. Go on, what you weren't happy with, James?
The car's just not handling great at the moment, to be honest, but I'm sure it'll be good in a bit. I need the barbecue. The car's just not good. These two wheels are squealing as I'm going around paddock, and then in clearways I can't get it to the apex.
Yeah. No, not good at all. You put a good lap time there, 53 seconds to one of them. How's your fastest one out of them all?
Doesn't feel faster, I feel like...
Was it sloppy?
It feels awful. I mean, I put the third at the start,
yeah,
but I kind of got round that.
Yeah.
But it don't feel good.
No, no. Bit of work to be done for the next race, for the first race, yeah?
Success.
Leaving there tonight.
Right, get out. 10 seconds, mate. Get out. 10 seconds. Car's on fire.
Oh, burn.
Burn the foot off. Then get out.
Yeah.
Catch it. Oh, let's just catch him.
You have to walk around. Walk it on.
Go for a walk. Oh, man. Go for a walk.
Wait, do you want me to mix up another tablet?
Alcohol kills everything.
I'll pick my 70 euro.
12 mil as well.
Spanner. So James and Sam are now just doing altercations to me pickup, just to try and get me a bit of a better handling car. We've been up to of the meeting and they've given us the provisional calendar for next year. So there's a few on there that I can't wait to do. There's one on there that I really don't want to do, which is Liddon Hill, because that's where I got that scar in my pickup, but we'll give it another go.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you will. So that was qualifying over. The car was just really vague. It just pushed quite bad going into clearways. There's a certain apex that I've always had it in my head that I need to hit at clearways, and I couldn't get the front end to hit that apex. And then going down Paddock Hill, the car was pushing really bad. So like I say, they're changing the setup now. The other thing that I want to show is just thank Michael Smith for the team wear, as handsomely modelled by the Volinator. So that's Michael at A1 Performance Products, or A1 Teamwear. I mean, it's nice on Vola, but it's better on Chigs. Bit of flesh, always a bit of gut. And then it gets even better when it goes onto the lobster. And then even better when Travelar's wearing it. Woohoo! I've also had these joke stickers done, which is truck gang stickers, but we've added pickup to it just for a bit of banter. And then Simpson energy drinks, because Matt Simpson, who we race with, has always got his own special energy drink, what gives him the little bit of extra whoosh, apparently. Right, so that's the end of qualifying. Both qualifying sessions all done. James can't come out with a few issues that we had to get over, and now the lads are trying to run off from the camera. We'll have none of that. We'll have none of that. Right. So what happened? What have you changed in the cars to get through this?
So the car's got a brand new set of shockers on it, and he was moaning that it weren't handling, so we backed all the clicks off it to try and make the car a bit softer. And then we've changed the tyre around as well.
On the rears.
Changed the rear tyre. Give it a go at that.
Yeah.
Give it a go at that.
Anything from the second chief mechanic?
Oh no, mate, I don't know what I'm doing.
So now we're ready for race 1 at 3 o'clock, is it?
Yeah, 20 past 3. And obviously we wouldn't get any of it done if Trav weren't there.
Yeah,
so.
if Trav wasn't here.
I provided comedy, music, and entertainment really, and drinks, plenty of drinks, keeping everyone hydrated. So
Let's go racing.
Trav's back on the scene.
Come on, Sam, take it away.
Brands Hatch, race 1's about to begin. Just getting called now. James in the car, all the problems have been finally sorted out by the top mechanics over here. So this is going to be the start of the first race coming up. Tav's doing a special. These two are touching each other. Hey! How's the ankle? So we've got typical A4 metal over here, all jumping on. Yo lot.
Really? Hey! Come on, James. Off we go, wait for the start of race 1.
Here come all the legends. They're on before James's first race. Legends have finished racing. James and that are all waiting for their first race in there. He's in 17th position for qualifying this morning. So see how he gets on in the race. Looking forward to it. What was that move? Can we demonstrate that again? Demonstrate that again, please. Still waiting for race 1, by the way.
Finally, after about 20-minute wait, race 1's nearly on their way. Oil spills cleaned up, all the balls are getting started, warmed up.
Yeah,
MJS over here.
Off to the grid now. Race 1, finally after 20-minute wait. Safety car over there. James now starting in 17th position at the moment. So we've just heard from race control, lights are going to be out on this lap.
Yeah, So the cake that I made the other day, I've cut it in half for my team and half to go and give out. So I'm just going to pop round to my mate's on in now and see if he wants a bit of that. See if I can poison him for tomorrow. I might be able to nick a few places. We had nothing but GoPro problems. We had in-car footage which is just juddery, so we can't use any of that. On the Sunday morning, the SD card that I use for all the filming come up with SD error on the GoPro, so I quickly put in a new SD card, carried on filming, we filmed loads. We was giving posters out to the crowd, which was really good. Filmed the racing, filmed the fireworks display, filmed a walk around the car, so much stuff. Come to download it all, and that SD card also went faulty. So I think this new GoPro 10 that I'm currently using, so I'm hoping this don't go faulty, has some kind of issue. I'm going to email GoPro in a minute, because that's two completely different SD cards that both lost all the footage that we did for the weekend. So I'm really sorry that this video really is not going to have the best outcome. But to go through what happened at the weekend, in qualifying, the car was, it was undrivable, to be honest. It wouldn't, you pointed at the apex, it wouldn't get to the apex. It was just washing out everywhere. The car wasn't nice. The boys completely changed the car for the first race on the Saturday, and the car was brilliant. We went from the back of the grid up to 12th, had an amazing race with a guy called Gavin Pike and mainly Lee Rogers. We raced for a fair few laps, and thankfully for us, we just got in front of them, and we was catching the front pack up as well, me and Lee, but there wasn't enough laps left. Saturday night was good fun. I mean, well, I hurt my ankle actually on the Saturday morning, even before the qualifying. I rolled my ankle, slipped over and rolled my ankle, so I wasn't really very mobile, limping around everywhere. My foot at the moment is, well, it's now Wednesday. I've not been to work until today because I've not been able to walk, and my back's, I think my back's aching, well, my back is aching a bit. But Saturday night the boys went out, had a bit of fun. We was mucking around with firecrackers, which was hilarious on the Sunday morning. Back at Quad Graphics printed us a load of posters of my car, so we was giving out loads and loads of posters to some of the truck and pickup truck fans. That was nice. We was letting the kids sit in the car and have the photograph taken, so that was really nice. This was all on film, like I say, but we lost all the footage. Yeah, definitely got major issues with this GoPro. It's just switched off on me. Luckily it's kept the footage, I've just checked, but I'm gonna have to sort that. So we'll be using the big camera, I think, from tomorrow. Can't remember where I got to. I think I was saying about the second race. So second race, started towards the rear of the grid. On the first lap there was quite a bad accident in front of us, so we ended up doing about 4 safety car laps. After the safety car went in and the start of the main race, the car come on quite strong. The car was quite loose in places, but I've started to begin to learn that the pickups are fast when they're a little bit loose, and with having quite a bit of seat time this year, I'm managing to control it a little bit sideways, better than what I've ever done before. Every time it goes sideways before, I would panic a little bit. Where now I can just keep the power in and drive through the oversteer, which loads of my friends, Michael, Winkle, have always told me to do, Neil, but I've just never had the bottle before. But now I feel that I'm a lot better at it. So the car was good. I managed to overtake what are really fast cars normally. I got through a few of them, and then Lee Rogers was in front of me again. I was catching him quite quick and pulling away from the cars behind. My mid-race lap times was really fast. Not fast like the front couple of cars, but for where I'm normally at, I managed to do the lap before I crashed basically, but the lap before I crashed, spun out, I got my fastest lap I've ever gone around Brands Hatch in, which was a 53.01. So I was really, really happy with that. But where I was pushing really hard, I was getting a good drive around clearways, and I was catching Lee for the couple of laps round there, and I just went in too fast, trying to pull some more time out of him. So I just dropped a bollock really. I went in too fast. The car went sideways. I caught the car. I was on the throttle driving the car sideways, and the car was just washing out slightly. And I hit something called the marbles, which is all the little bits of tyre rubber that come off all the other racing cars, where they go offline, or where they're online, these marble bits of rubber go offline. And where I was sideways in the car was washing out slightly, and I was going offline as well, and I hit the tyre marbles and just went straight through the gravel. The gravel was very deep, so I was beached in there. I couldn't move. I couldn't get the car out. I tried. So then the marshals dragged me off. I drove the car back into the pits thinking I could just load up and get home. We had to go into Parc Ferme for some reason. I don't know why, because we didn't finish the race, but we got called into Parc Ferme. And they kept the cars in there for ages. So we loaded the coach up with all the stuff, which once again was all videoed, put the car away once we could get it, and then it was only 15 minutes before the fireworks started. So I think we're going to try and pull some firework footage off the internet just to show that, because the fireworks at Brands Hatch, I mean, they're just something else. It's by far the best firework display that I have ever seen. They put on such a show. So a massive thank you to Brands Hatch for the firework night. It was completely enjoyable, and I think the whole team enjoyed it. Then we were stuck in traffic trying to get out of Brands Hatch. It was a couple of hours sat in the queue trying to let everyone sort themselves out and get home. Got the truck back, or got the coach back in the truck, and then like I say, I've had 2 days of just resting my ankle because it's a bit of a mess. It's quite black. So now I need to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone that has helped and supported the racing, from next door, the boys at BARC Body Shop, especially Andy, Sweep as we call him, for painting the truck and making it look pretty. Jamie at JTech Automotive needs a really big shout out, because he went through the whole truck at the beginning of the season for me, and tidied a few bits up and made it really good. I want to shout out to all the guys at A1 Performance Products. A1 Performance Products have really stuck by me from the start of racing, really. Michael Smith is just so kind to me. Richard Poulter's sound. Mark Flounders is just a good mate. I have such a laugh with him. So they've been brilliant, and especially Stephen Fishburne, who works for Michael. That guy at racing, he does not stop from the minute he gets racing, and he's just helpful. He's always there. He can be flat out doing something for someone else. We can go and ask him a question, and he does whatever he can to help out. They definitely make my racing a lot easier. Steve's there also to give Sam help and advice on the setup. So that's brilliant. And like I say, Michael, when it comes to the parts and helping me out with the pickup, he just goes above and beyond. So a really big shout out to A1 Performance Products. I'm probably forgetting loads of people. Bob Fessy, I couldn't do it without him. He helps out loads with the car, comes to most of the races to watch. Steve Reedman at AK Race Transporters, who built my coach for me, he helps out no end with keeping the coach on the road, really. And then most importantly, my team, who I couldn't race without my team. They give up so much of their spare time for nothing, really. They come racing just to be part of racing and help me out. They even help me financially when we go to racing with different bits and bobs like fuel and food and booze and everything, really. So I want to say a massive shout out to all the guys that have helped me. James Graves, Tim, Robbie Petman, Andy Robinson, Voller, Chigs, Travcom. I don't know if I'm missing anyone. If I have, I'm really sorry. But most importantly, my son Sam. That boy has got a hard job in the week. He works for me on my snap-on van. He then comes to help me in my engine machine shop. And then at night he will work on the pickup. And really it's his pickup. He does everything on that pickup. All I do really is give a little bit of advice and drive it. So I want to make a really big shout out to Sam as well. So, and then all the other drivers that are at the circuit that I go and have a laugh and a chat with, and they give me bits of advice and help. And the pickup field, there's always falling out in some of the pickup drivers and whatnot. But for me, everyone is sound, really. You have your little tiff when you've had a driving incident with one of them, but it's soon forgotten about, and the following week you're there and you're friends again. Just trying to think if one important person that I've missed also is Paul Exon. He's a really, really close friend of mine. He's another engine builder, but me and him speak all the time. He spotted at the beginning of the season for me. Then went to Matt Simpson's, but once again, he's a good mate of mine. We have really good chats. He gives me some good advice on bits and bobs as well, so I want to thank him. Matt Simpson as well, he's been helping me out with some driving things. There's so many people to thank. Sonny and Barbara, Sarah and Stuart, who are part of the pickup truck team, who we couldn't go racing without these people. They go once again above and beyond to keep the pickups on the truck, not just for me, for everybody in pickup truck racing. So a thank you to those as well. And I think that's about it, really. I've got to fix the GoPro now, or shut my phone up. I need to fix the GoPro now to work out what's going on with that. We need to work out exactly what we're going to do with the pickup truck. If there's anybody watching this that's got pretty successful businesses that wants their name on the pickup truck for next year for a bit of sponsorship, we would really appreciate that. When it comes to the tyres and the fuel and the entry fee and everything, it does put a massive strain on us to try and keep the car on the track. So if there's anyone out there that wants to help out financially with any of them bits, and once again I'll say with sticker wise they can have what they want on the car, please get in touch, because that would be great. So that's the end of the racing vlog. I hope I haven't forgot anybody. If I have, it's not intentional. Thanks to everyone, and we will be out for the 2022 season, hopefully slightly faster. I need to get some of this old timber off because I'm fat. I now need to sort the GoPro out because we lost some amazing footage, which is annoying. And once again, thanks again to everyone that's helped out with the pickup, and back to work vlogs. See you later.